So Tamar Braxton is confirming James Wright, one of her background singers, was assaulted by Chrisean Rock at her concert. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So normally we steer away from talking about Chrisean Rock or Blueface. However, I know a lot of you have been seeing this story from over the weekend in regards to Tamar's team coming out and saying that
I don't even care at this point. Whoever want to get mad at me can get mad at me. Y'all got to stop. First of all, let me tell you about this ghetto, disgusting gutter butt. I don't even want to call her a girl. First of all, she's trash. She should have never been at my show. So she come to Tamar concert, which I planned, and I will say that, drunk with 1,000 people, smelling like weed, looking dumb, okay? And so apparently she makes music. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And apparently she wanted to drop a beat. So she was mad that she didn't get to perform. I didn't know she was a performer. And even if I did know she was a performer, she was not getting on the stage that everybody has worked their ass off to make. So she called, first of all, y'all see the video. She was up there a drunk fool. Okay? So now she caught and took your man upset because she didn't get to perform. So again, y'all saw her show her dumb ass during Love and War. She ruined the song. She ruined the concert. She ruined the moment. So then she go backstage and she is upset, okay? Because she didn't get to perform her ringtone. So she storms in Tamar's dressing room with 1,000 people, okay? And everybody's like, nobody knew you were supposed to perform a song. We didn't even know that you made music. We thought you was on Zeus. Right? So everybody's trying to calm her down. She's in there like a dungeon dragon, right? So then James is like, oh, it wasn't on purpose. Like, nobody tried to, like, shade you. We didn't know that you were supposed to sing. She like, lie again. And James like, no, nobody knew. And she hit James right in his face. Chipped James' tooth. James' face is bloody. James is at the hospital right now because his nose will not stop bleeding. She's going to prison.
one of their other teammates, James Wright, as you know, he was made famous from the Patti LaBelle pies. It's about to be Thanksgiving anyway. Happy anniversary to that. But he's also been a very talented singer and background singer for Tamar Braxton. As you know, Tamar Braxton is on a celebration of her Love and War album. She has a whole tour. She's welcomed people like Candace Dillard Bassett, Drew Sidora, Nivea, and plenty of other people. Well, she was recently here in LA. If I had realized that she was going to be here in LA at the same time that I would have gotten tickets. Because I do love that album. And Toni Braxton was there. Toni Braxton was there as well. So we were just talking about this during our Real Housewives of Potomac recap, and we were talking about Candace Dillard Bassett sort of shading Drew Sidora opening up for her, and like she didn't want her to do it in Chicago. And I said, look at Tamar, what Tamar has been doing. Tamar did not need these opening acts. No matter how we've called Tamar out for things that she said or done over the years, we're not going to take away from her popularity and how she is able to keep people interested, keep people entertained. She's good clickbait, as Sheree would say. And this was only the reason why I decided to even do this particular video, was because it's time to give people credit when credit is due and not just when they've done something wrong. So Tamar is breaking her silence and confirming what her team had already posted on social media right after it happened, that Chrisean wasn't supposed to be in an opening act. There was no official paperwork. She's not clout chasing. She doesn't need to clout chase. I don't think anyone was accusing Tamar of clout chasing. I think they were accusing other people. But it's clear. She's like, my team is me. So we don't need to clout chase. And I wanted to support this young woman. So many people in the comment section of these Chrisean Rock videos are always saying, how about we uplift this woman? How about... A lot of y'all really give her a lot of grace and prayers. And apparently she needs it. So Tamar took to her social media and she said she had to, because she has to defend her team, but her team is also her friends. So she had to clarify, yes, James Wright was assaulted by Chrisean. No, she was not invited as an opening act or guest like some of the other women that have been highlighted on this show. But Tamar also confirms she didn't need opening acts. This show has been sold out for months. All right. And she also knew her sister, multi-Grammy award-winning, millions of albums sold. Sidebar. Did you hear the rumor, according to our friends over at the Jasmine brand, the Braxton Family Values is coming back to WeTV? How do you guys feel about that? What do you think about that? Especially how everything with Tamar and WeTV ended. What is this going to look like? Let us know in the comment section. But let's take a look at what Tamar had to say on her social media about this whole situation.
I wasn't going to say anything out of respect for James and his trauma and what happened to him. And when I say what happened to him, he got assaulted at my show. And it was by Chrisean, but there was a lot of events that I believe were misconstrued. And so while I'm not going to set out the time and clear every little thing up for everyone, I want you to know the reason why I decided to say something. Number one, I care about my team. They're all of my friends, and we put this all together for the fans. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't need that. Like, my circle is this small. You know, I don't have to sell tickets for, like, oh, I need to sell tickets. Let me do this, that, other. This show has been sold out for a month. I didn't have an opening act. I knew I didn't need an opening act because I knew my sister was coming in the middle of the show. And, when you're in different cities, you invite different people. And Chrisean was definitely someone that I invited, someone that I actually, looked at from afar as like a younger sister. She's from Baltimore. I knew that she was rowdy. I didn't judge her because of that. I felt for her on so many occasions, and I just felt like, oh, this was somebody I wanted to meet to, possibly take under my wing, because, everybody knows that I don't have the best. I don't have the best pass. I'm sorry, I have a filter. I washed my face. I look crazy. Okay. And in my journey of being a better person, I wanted people to, accept me for the new person that I was. And the only way that they could do that is if I was given an opportunity. And so that's really all it was. I didn't call her and be like, oh, come on and perform in my show. I already knew Tony was planning to perform here at this LA show. She had sent me her number a while ago on a DM, and I reached out to her. Like I said before, like we all have, Chrisean is like a little sister to all of us, watching her and then watch her make mistakes. We want to help. And this is what this Love and War tour has been about. I have called several girls that I didn't know Drew Sidora. I didn't know Tiffany Evans. I didn't know any of them, really. The only person that I knew was Nivea, But I wanted this tour to be about, second chances and, giving new opportunities. And I don't know. I didn't call Chrisean to open up for me. But when she was in my dressing room, we do a twerk off portion, right? And I was like, oh, it'd be cool if the DJ played as a vibe and you came out and did a vibe like the people, your Baltimore sisters. And that's really what I was thinking. Everyone else get compensated for coming on my show and opening up for me. I try to always do the right thing by people. And there's a contract. We're professional. I'm a real touring company. And that wasn't the case. I think that there was a misunderstanding. During the part of the twerk off, I am backstage changing clothes. And everybody that's come to a Tamar show know that we don't have any violence. No one has ever fought at my concerts. We laugh, we cry. People have passed out, due to, being, inebriated or, just excited at being at a concert. But this is a safe, loving, healing place. And I don't know. I have to apologize to my team if my silence have made you all feel like I have not been supportive to you. And I also want to acknowledge Chrisean. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for coming. I didn't want any of this to happen. I actually thought that we, could really be, good friends and have, I could be a big sister, to you. And that was my only objective of you coming. I had no other plans. I didn't want to set you up. I didn't tell nobody not to play your music. I just want everybody to come and have a good time. And that is really the spirit of it all. But I have to acknowledge my team because my team has been traumatized. And especially James. He was assaulted and he was hurt. And I just feel like I can't make nobody happy. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really wish he would have hit me instead of him. I'm just so sorry it happened to you. And I'm sorry, Chrisean, if you felt that, any of us wanted to use you for height. No one. I'm not even going to address that because it's ridiculous. I know that when people come into this industry and, they get a certain amount of stardom or fame, they feel like, oh, what does this person want with me? What does this person want with me? And there are some genuine people. But I'm doing this video for my staff and for my team who believed in me and who has helped supported me. Troy especially, who has been the most passionate about this. And he should have, he's my partner. And, watching, someone so close to us, get so violated is traumatizing. And I really honestly truly wish none of this happened. We are still doing part 2. Like I said before, we don't fight at our concerts. We don't even, everybody who has gone has had a lovely, fun family setting and time. And I don't know, it's just unfortunate. And let me just tell you how amazing James is. Like, no matter how he's feeling, he told me today, he was like, when she hit me, I just feel like I just wanted to hug her. She'd be like, I'm just really sorry that it all happened. And I don't know. I just felt like on behalf of my team, being the leader, sometimes you don't know, what role to take. And I just want everybody to know. I just want everybody to know that I'm sorry. And I don't know. But I won't be speaking about this anymore. This has really hit us hard, and it really hit us all hard. No one deserved it, and no one wanted to hurt anybody, and no one wanted to disrespect anybody, and nobody wanted to set anybody up. We just wanted to have a good time. So I love you guys. And I'll see you in a few weeks. I'm sorry, James. You're an amazing person. This should have never happened. And I'm also sorry, Chrisean, that you feel like in your life that everybody is out to get you. That must be a horrible feeling. That's a horrible feeling. I don't know. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. I love you.
Like I said, it's time to give Tamar credit when credit is due. Yes, I know we might say this and all of a sudden Tamar might do something, but forget about all that. I do appreciate Tamar in this moment being mature enough to clear up all of the speculation that has been going on. People accusing of, her team of clout chasing, Chrisean having her own thing. Chrisean has now deleted her social media. She's taking a break from social media. Well, I can appreciate what Tamar says here, and to me, she sounds so clear and confident in her stance when it comes to this. She wants to support Chrisean. She's not trying to throw Chrisean under the bus, but at the same time, she has to tell the truth in regards to what happened to her friend and someone who's working for her. I know that James Wright has broke his silence on social media. I don't know if he's going to be filing charges. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I wouldn't blame him. I think people have given Chrisean a lot of grace and excuses for bad behavior, and maybe something like this will actually get her life together, because she does have a child that she's raising. And I think a lot of her behavior, especially being on Zeus and all the social media stuff, has allowed for this behavior to continue because it has been rewarded with success and money and all people from all places trying to support her, including the Braxtons. It's time for her to get her life together, because if she doesn't, after an incident like this is just a little pebble in what could happen if she doesn't. Guys, as always, we don't talk about Chrisean, but when it crosses over to people that we do talk about, and those people talk, and I said this before for those of you that follow me on other social media, I said if Tamar speaks out, that's when I will talk about this story. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comments section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.